Today is not about motorcycles. Today is about a car. For a change, I'm going to talk about four wheels and not two wheels. I did make a video of my Fiat a few weeks ago, which turned 50 in December last year. So today I have a car that can be perhaps the father of the Fiat. This car turned 75 years old, and that's a 1946 Austin 10. Hello, good morning. I am Bosky. This is the Art of Unwinding channel. In this channel, I share my motorcycling experiences both on and off the motorcycle that can help make your motorcycling experiences better. Stay with me. This is the Austin 10. And Ramesh,
yes,
he is the owner of this car. Welcome Ramesh, good morning.
Very good morning. Hi.
Lovely to see this car and nice to have you here this morning.
Thank you so much. Well, this is an Austin 10 of year 1946, the GS1 series. It's a 1125cc, 32 bhp side valve engine.
My Interceptor makes more power than this.
Those days, these cars were known for a torque, very reliable engines. Everything mechanical, including brakes.
Brakes are mechanical?
Mechanical.
No, not a hydraulic?
No, absolutely no hydraulics. It's got thick cables and they are very efficient. In fact, if properly taken care of, it is as good as a hydraulic brake.
We are having some English tea with some English biscuits in a very British cup. Tell me about this car.
Owned by us from day one. It is a single owner, just completed 75 years this year. I've been enjoying this from my school days. My father used to use it quite a lot, and this was the family car used every other day to get household items, this, that, whatever, from City Market. That was the only place. There were no malls those days, and I was ferrying them in this with loads of stuff, and been trying to maintain this car from school days. I've succeeded. It's almost 90%, you can say, original from the way it came.
Your grandfather bought this car?
Yeah, this my grandfather bought after selling his Austin 7, which was a 1932. He sold that and he bought this. He upgraded his buy to this. This is a Salon, slightly bigger car, and bought in Bangalore. The dealers then were Addison and Company in St. Mark's Road. They were dealers for Austin and Morris those days. I still feel very proud that I have the original bill for this.
How much did it cost? What was the cost of this car?
The original price for this on road those days was around 8,700 odd rupees.
8,700 rupees in 1946. That's a lot of money. Apparently you had a very rich grandfather. Good, nice to. How many kilometers has this? What is the clock showing?
The clock is showing 12,000 odd miles, but this is the second round, the second, what to say?
Yeah, it's run over once fully, yeah? So it may be...
It's in miles.
1,12,000 miles, so that's about 1.8 lakh kilometers approximately, more or less.
Yeah. I learned to drive in this car, and I've been driving this car for the last 32 to 35 years, maintaining it at the same time, collecting spares, whatever was available those days. And today what you see is completely fit mechanical. There are some small things which I'm still trying to finish, but otherwise I was quite successful in the journey.
Captain Ramesh, there is something you're holding in your hand. What is that?
This is the starting handle for this car.
Okay, can you give us a demo of the handle start?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, it started.
Yeah.
Half a crank. You can hear it running. All right. Everything inside is original
Yes.
except the battery.
Except the battery.
Obviously. Wow. There's enough space for people to live in here. They have a lot of oil brands mentioned on the oil cap. Preserve the dependability of your car. Use only the best lubricants. Very nice, very cool. It's a huge, a big looking radiator. You were mentioning something different about this radiator.
Yeah, this car doesn't have a water pump as such.
No water pump.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it circulate the water?
Thermosiphon.
Thermosiphon. Operate it.
When you operate it, the arm.
Can you do that one more time? It's like a new toy to me. Ouch. Okay. Aha. Oh wow. So we have one on each side.
Yeah.
It's got a light, a little bulb inside too. Wow. Very interesting. Both lights are on. These doors are nicknamed suicide doors, right? The ones that open this way are called suicide doors. The Austin 10 running and maintenance instructions.
Open the door.
Yeah. Starter is normally a push button. Here it is a pull button. I don't know if you can call
Got
it
a long cable going to the starter.
Okay.
Bendix
So the
is operated
Bendix is operated by a cable
by
from
cable,
here.
yeah.
Interesting. All right, let's get rolling. How often do you use this car?
Weekly once nowadays, every Sunday.
Okay.
It's my weekly off and I enjoy driving this car. Just go out for breakfast or a long drive and then back.
You told me you had been to Nandi Hills on
Nandi Hills I have done about more than half a dozen times, and I've gone up the hill on all the times except the last hairpin, which I thought, which I always think is a strain to the car.
So in the interest of conserving the car, you don't take the last hairpin.
No, I don't take the last hairpin.
That's okay, because mechanically in the transmission,
yes.
you don't want to overload the transmission or the
with so much load.
differential.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. Well. That is why. That's one of the reasons why the car is in the shape it is today, because you have taken care of.
They should be driven and taken care in a nice way.
When I got into the car, when the engine was not running, I heard a clock ticking. Is this the one? The Smith's clock. It's pretty loud. How are you able to find parts for this, Ramesh? You get them in India? You get them from UK?
Yeah, we can get them in India, and I have stock.
Clutch and brake, all those friction items.
Yeah, that friction items, brake shoes. The linings have to be riveted.
Okay.
So we need to buy a roll and things like that and rivet it.
So unlike today, very few items are use and throw. It's always replace the worn item on the main component. That's how it works, right?
Yes.
Replace the lining on the clutch plate.
Yes.
Replace the lining on the brake shoe.
Yeah.
These are riveted, not bonded like what it is today. Things were made differently those days.
Yes. And they used to really last.
So I'm not sure if today's cars can last 75 years. What do you, just an opinion, there is no right or wrong, but what do you think? You think with today's, we have to take a right here, if today's design and technology, yes, well, cars can last longer, do you think a 75 years?
A little difficult.
Yeah, difficult, yes. Here because we can
Because
fix
here-
things, right?
yes,
we can
yes,
yes. There are a lot of individual parts that put together to make up a component. Now it is a pre-assembled kit, right?
So you'll have to replace the assembly as such. Here it can be taken care of.
Yeah. So that's where the saying comes, they don't make it like they used to.
Yeah.
Anyway, time, technology, science has to progress.
Yes.
So everything has happened for the good. And it's good to have this beautiful car.
Thank you.
So you're the third generation owner,
Yeah,
right?
third generation owner.
Very nice, very nice. I wish that it stays with you for many more generations.
Yes, yes, I
your
also
family.
hope so, sir.
May I drive this car?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I will drive it up this road.
Down.
Down.
Ah.
So where do I start? This is
Is
it in neutral? No.
Yeah, it's in neutral.
It's in neutral?
Yeah.
Okay. What do I do? No throttle?
No throttle.
Just pull?
Yeah.
Pull and
Just pull and bleed. That's it.
okay.
And second is fine. You can take off inside. Mirror mainly aesthetics.
No, it's important.
Down.
Oops.
It's okay. You'll have to get a feel. That's it. Nothing else.
I'm sorry, I hope I didn't break your gearbox.
No.
The steering feels like how it felt on my toy car which my father bought me when I was in second standard.
ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಿಂಪಿನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ಲೇ.
There's a lot of play, yeah.
ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
It's got so much, I think all the grunt is in the bottom end only. Wow, this is something to drive. And I'm sure it's only
Different feeling.
good for a Sunday drive. I'm traveling at 10 miles per hour.
Maybe now you can shift to second.
Can shift?
Yeah.
All right. Who maintains this car, Ramesh?
Well, a very good friend of mine, Sai Krishna.
Okay.
He's from Pioneer Auto Garage in also.
He's a second generation garage
Yes,
owner, right?
yes.
His father was also doing into this.
Yes.
So between you and him, you're able to take care of this car.
Yes, very much.
You do a lot of work yourself, don't you?
I used to till about 4 years ago.
Okay. Everything feels very weird and odd. One thing which feels still, it's conspicuous by its absence is the suspension. Absence of shock, judder, everything.
Yeah.
Suspension is very nice. And the way it moves on the road, it's like how a modern day car would move.
Yes.
Apart from that, everything else is old. Steering, gearbox, clutch, lights, feel, seat, driving position, everything is very different. However, I think the suspension feels very good. A passerby asked me, what car is this? I told him Austin. He said Aston Martin. I said no. I guess he's not heard of an Austin. He's probably heard of Aston Martin. Which is okay. I think Austin went out of business. I don't know when, maybe in the 50s or 60s, maybe Austin went out of business. Like so many British brands, automobile brands, I think this also kind of died. That's the review done today. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, Ramesh, for getting this car. I had a great time. I absolutely enjoyed driving it.
Well, I have to thank you for giving me the opportunity to showcase my car.
I'll get my Fiat out one day and we'll go for a slightly longer drive.
Sure.
Okay. Cheers.